So how much do you know about the hand repeat in Final Gear? Modifying weapons, augmentation, bracing up. So in these videos, we're gonna talk about that. Before we get down to the videos, I want to thank Instructor K. If you go to the Discord server, official Discord server of Final Gear, all the way down to the base compartment and then all the way to Instructor K, he actually lists out a tier list, reference, Felix, daily missions, mag, upgrading, details, all the things that I know are mostly from him. I really appreciate his work. He's translating things from China server, JP server, combining, brainstorming, translation, editing, put it on Google Drive. Thank you so much, Instructor K, for everything you do. Hey, it's just a gaming channel. Alright guys, we're here at the hangar pit. Let's try to break things down from the basic first. Over here you have your equip, and on our left, as you can see all of the equipment over here. Each equipment actually have their main stat. Main stat is something that it's like something that you get. It's random, but there are some types of for weapons you can actually get more attack and critical, that kind of stuff. For defensive type, you can actually get more health and defense and evasion and more of the defensive kind of stat. The secondary stat is something that can be reroll, but we'll talk about that later. So all of the parts combined, you got your weapon, your frame, your cockpit, your your mount, and then your chips. So I talked about chips in one video. Highly recommend you check it out, where to get blueprints, what type of generations and stuff like that. Other than that, I think we cover everything that is the most basic. We are going to cover parts modification. So part modifications unlock at level 50. I think, if I'm not mistaken, you don't have to clear every quest. I don't know, but basically part level 50 you unlock this. And we're gonna go to the weapon, and then we're gonna click modify. And then basically all parts can be modified. So basically the first thing you want to do is to brace up. Now to brace up, I highly recommend that you find a weapon or a part that can brace up all the way up to level 60. But if you make mistake, you can actually sell them and get your gold back. But so basically, in order to get a weapon from level 1 to level 60, you need to spend like 4,000. So in order to get a weapon to level 60, you need to spend like 450k. And then if you make a mistake, you don't want a weapon, you can actually sell them and get that amount of gold back for maybe lower, if I'm not mistaken. And then you cannot augment. So this next part is augment. You cannot augment the parts unless you brace it up. Now, augment is a way of getting your weapon from SR to SSR, but aside from that, it also helps you like get some stats and stuff like that, and you can actually you have to max brace out first. So we're gonna go to another weapon to show you. So we got Sonata over here. We're gonna place it, and then we're gonna go augment. No, you cannot augment unless level 60. My bad. So let me go to this one. All right. This one is level 60, as you can see, and then we go augment, and then we go brace up. So you have to brace up before you can limit break it. So we go back to Aramis's hand over here. So I actually brace up all the way to the max already, as you can see on the left part. And in order to limit break, you need to have this. So this is something that you can get from daily missions, and this you also need some weapon blueprint. Blueprints is easy to get, but this one you have to make sure that you play the game every day, do your daily to get it. All right. Just in case you don't know where to get it, we're just gonna go to the map and showcase to you. So basically, you go to daily missions, you go to supply prep, and then this is where now every day the same breakthrough chips are different. So make sure you play every day. It's just can just finish it 3 times. You can increase the reward by times 3 to save time. You can also buy them with real money, but in this channel we'll try to keep things as F2P perspective as possible. And I also forget to mention that in augmentation, right? For example, if I have a weapon with 1 secondary stat, I augment it all the way, it's gonna unlock 2 extra. So you want to augment a weapon with 2 extra secondary stat, you know what I mean? So choose these instead of these. Now back to modifying. So we got the brace up, we got the augment. You cannot augment unless you brace up, and then after bracing up, you need to augment brace. After augment brace, you can only limit breakthrough. Now the last thing, the interesting thing, property refinement. Alright, we're gonna go in here, and as you can see right here, we got current property. We got 2. I got 2 over here for my Aramis weapon. I got mag attack, and then I got boost critical damage. You can actually reroll for stats here. All right, I'm gonna show you one time. In order to reroll, you need this thing. You need scatter module. This can be gained through events such as you can quick buy them. You can buy them in the config shop. You can clear the novice mission to get it, and there's some other place to get it, but I'm not gonna mention it. But it's something that allows you to reroll for your stat. So you click refine, Refinement cost scatter module times 1. Continue, confirm. Then you're gonna get a bunch of stats. Or wonder which stat you want. Now I'm not gonna teach you what is the best stat, but basically I want you to understand that to keep things at your own play style. But what Instructor Kheir mentioned is that we best to get critical damage, mag attack, boost critical damage, critical chance. I think if you have your critical rate at around 50 to 60, it should be fine. Most gamers. So if you don't like all the other stats, you can actually just say keep original property, confirm, and then you lost your scatter module, but that's fine. If you take a look at the top right over here, you can actually see that there's a critical crash, and this can be gained through conflict zone shop or maybe buying with real money. Now I'm gonna show you another part. Where is it? Okay, over here is another part of my Aramis. I haven't breakthrough yet, like raise refinement limit. So by using a critical crash, you see this boost critical damage is blackened out. I cannot click it, I cannot reroll it except for the mag attack. So in order to like unlock both of these for reroll, you need critical crash. So we're gonna raise refinement limit. We're gonna do that, and boom. Now I can reroll for this stat. Now I only have one scatter module left. I'm gonna show you right here. You click refinement, boom. It's okay if I don't like it. I can just looks like I got something I might just want, but nope. Boost critical damage 15%, boost critical damage 10%. So I might as well keep the original. You know what I mean? So for DPS unit, I don't highly recommend that you get something like a defense evasion stuff. But this is up to your own playstyle. I'm gonna keep the original as well. Then we keep the original. Alright, I cover one of the modifying part. That's one thing. And according to Instructor Kheir, some part, like for the secondary stat, right? Some of the stat cannot be re-rolled, but rather some of the stats can only be obtained when you like pick up the parts and stuff like that, you know? Like there are stats that you know what, just now over here at Instructor's case, like a section, he mentioned under secondary stat, augment 2 natural such as blah blah blah, and then he tried to like combine everything to one, and I felt like there are some things that he might miss out and stuff, because I don't know, maybe he's doing everything alone, he could like miss out, or maybe he just like haven't discovered it yet, because I've seen some stat that's not included here. So in weapon, as you can see over here, he mentioned that the one with the F factory is only which you can have when you first roll up the equipment, and for the one with the R, he bracket, refinement is something that you can reroll through property refinement. Now for weapons, these are the amount of stats you can get, and then what are the percentage. Now for secondary, it is always going to be percentage. And then there's also this over here with the refinement, with the reload time, weapon charge time, knockback. Very interesting. He do all the study. This is like something that I don't know where he get, maybe in the China on the JP server, but he mentioned what mount can get, he mentioned what frame stat can get, and then what's the refinement, and then chips, what chips can get as well. So for chips, it's about survival and output will have different kinds. So output is going to have more of an attacking, offensive kind of substats, while survival is going to have more defensive, evasion and stuff like that. They also have attack, but yeah. So highly recommend you to go read what he says, like what's his recommendation. But I would say that you play, you refine things, you build your subsets according to your own playstyle and according to your team. Thank you all so much for watching. This is a very like a complicated videos to actually understand. I tried to understand everything. Like thanks to Instructor Kheir, I was able to understand more. So shout out to him again, and hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say. I feel like I'm blabbering a lot of things to you, and maybe you cannot absorb it, but it's actually really easy to understand once you get it. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully this video will be able to help you. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and it's just a gaming channel.